Hey there, my friend. Today we're not here to talk about dreams, fantasies, or get-rich-quick schemes. We're here to face reality, the kind of reality that makes most people uncomfortable. This video isn't about hype. It's about the brutal truths you must accept if you want to build real wealth. And let me be clear, wealth is not for everyone. Most people will never make it. Not because they can't, but because they won't accept the hard facts that come with the journey. If you're looking for shortcuts, excuses, or magic tricks, this isn't for you. But if you're ready to hear the raw, unfiltered truth, the kind that can change your life if you act on it, then stay with me. Bookmark this video, come back to it every year, and watch how these truths play out in your own life. Welcome to Wealth Pal, a place where future exceptionally successful and wealthy individuals gain an unfair advantage. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so as to never miss out on a future life-changing video. Without further ado, here are 15 brutal truths you must accept to build real wealth. Number 1. No one is coming to save you. No one is coming to rescue you. Not the government, not your boss, not some miracle investor. Waiting for a bailout is the fastest way to stay broke. Life doesn't hand out safety nets. You're your own safety net. Think about it. When you overspend, when you make a bad financial choice, there's no superhero swooping in to fix it. Millionaires and billionaires didn't wait for luck. They took radical responsibility. They built their own ladders instead of waiting for someone to lower one down. The sooner you accept this, the sooner you'll start moving. Wealth begins the moment you stop waiting for help and start building your own escape plan. Number 2, wealth is boring. Real wealth is not flashy, it's boring. The movies show fast cars, wild parties, and instant jackpots, but that's not how lasting wealth is built. True wealth looks like spreadsheets, quiet evenings, and steady deposits into investments. It's saying no to the thrill of gambling your paycheck, and yes to the slow grind of compounding returns. Think about index funds. They don't make headlines, but they quietly grow year after year, while lottery tickets drain pockets. The truth is, excitement often equals risk, and risk without discipline equals loss. Wealth thrives on patience, order, and routine. If you crave constant thrills, you'll stay broke. But if you can embrace the boring, you'll discover the kind of wealth that lasts a lifetime. Number 3, you can't out-earn bad spending habits. No matter how much money you make, you can't outrun poor spending habits. A bigger paycheck won't save you if your lifestyle grows even faster. Think of athletes who earn millions yet end up bankrupt. They didn't lose because of low income, they lost because of uncontrolled expenses. Wealth isn't about how much flows in, it's about how much you keep and grow. If your bucket has holes, pouring more water won't help. Before chasing higher income, fix the leaks. Track your spending, cut waste, and build discipline. Only then does more money actually move you forward. Without control, every raise, bonus, or windfall will vanish like smoke. Number 4, discipline beats motivation. Discipline will take you where motivation never can. Motivation is like a spark. It burns bright for a moment, then fades. Discipline is the steady flame that keeps burning, even when you don't feel like it. Wealth isn't built on moods, it's built on habits. Think of saving or investing every single month, no matter how tired, busy, or distracted you are. That's discipline. Motivation might get you started, but discipline keeps you going when the excitement is gone. Systems beat feelings every time. If you rely on motivation, you'll quit when it gets hard. But if you build discipline, you'll keep moving forward brick by brick until wealth becomes your reality. Number 5, a salary alone won't make you rich. A salary by itself will never make you wealthy. Don't get me wrong, your job is important. It pays the bills, puts food on the table, and keeps the lights on. But a salary has a ceiling. No matter how hard you work, there's a limit to how much your boss will pay you. Real wealth doesn't come from trading time for money. It comes from building assets. Assets are things that keep paying you even when you're not working. Businesses, investments, real estate, intellectual property, and so on. A paycheck is survival, but assets are freedom. If you want to escape the cycle of working just to live, you must build something that grows beyond your hours. Number 6, you're paid for value, not time. The world doesn't reward you for hours, it rewards you for value. Time is limited. You only get 24 hours in a day. But value? That can scale without limit. Think of a consultant who charges $10,000 for 1 hour. They're not being paid for 60 minutes. They're being paid for years of knowledge, skill, and results packed into that hour. Compare that to someone working 10 hours at minimum wage. Same time, wildly different value. If you want to grow wealthy, stop thinking in terms of hours worked and start thinking in terms of problems solved. The bigger the problem you solve, the more valuable you become. Stop selling time. Start selling transformation. Number 7, you can't save your way to wealth. Saving alone will never make you rich. Don't get me wrong, saving is important. It protects you from emergencies and keeps you from drowning in debt. But saving is only step 1. If all you do is stash money in a bank account, inflation slowly eats it away. $10,000 today won't buy the same things 20 years from now. Real wealth comes from multiplying money, not just guarding it. That means investing stocks, real estate, businesses, or other assets that grow over time. Saving keeps you safe, but investing sets you free. If you want to build wealth, don't just hoard cash. Put your money to work so it grows while you sleep. Number 8, delayed gratification is a superpower. The ability to wait is one of the greatest powers you can have. Most people want everything right now. New clothes, new cars, fancy vacations. That hunger for instant pleasure is exactly why they stay broke. Wealth is built by those who could delay the reward. Imagine reinvesting profits instead of buying luxuries, or choosing to put money into assets instead of wasting it on things that lose value. It feels slow at first, but every sacrifice today plants a seed for tomorrow's freedom. Delayed gratification is not punishment, it's strategy. If you can resist the urge to grab small pleasures now, you'll unlock the chance to enjoy far greater rewards later. Waiting is winning. Number 9, if you can't buy it twice, you can't afford it. If you can't buy something twice, you can't really afford it. Most people think affordability means being able to swipe a card or empty their account for a purchase. But true affordability means margin, having enough left over that the purchase doesn't shake your stability. Imagine buying a car that drains your savings. On paper, you own it, but in reality, it owns you. Wealthy people think differently. They only buy luxuries when they can do it without stress, often when they could buy 2 or 3 of the same thing without blinking. This mindset builds cushion and protects freedom. If a purchase empties your account, it's not a prize, it's a trap. Number 10, you will be misunderstood. When you chase wealth, people around you won't always understand. Friends may call you obsessed. Family might say you're greedy. Strangers will think you're strange for skipping parties, cutting expenses, or working late nights. But here's the reality. Most people don't think long-term. They live for today while you're building for tomorrow. Visionaries are always doubted before they're respected. Think of entrepreneurs who were laughed at before they became household names. If everyone agrees with your choices, you're probably not aiming high enough. Being misunderstood is the price of walking a different path. Wear it like armor. It means you're doing something uncommon, and uncommon choices are what lead to uncommon results. Number 11, you will lose money sometimes. Losses are part of the game. No matter how smart you are, no matter how careful you plan, you will lose money at some point. Even billionaires take hits, businesses fail, investments flop, markets crash. The difference is they don't quit when it happens. They treat losses like tuition, the price you pay to learn the rules of wealth. Think of it this way. Every mistake teaches you something that makes you sharper for the next move. The only way to avoid losing is to never play at all, and that guarantees you'll never win. Accept the risk, learn from the pain, and keep moving forward. Losses aren't the end. They're stepping stones to wealth. Number 12. Compounding is slow at first. Compounding feels painfully slow in the beginning. You put money away, You invest, and for years it looks like nothing is happening. That's why most people quit too soon. But compounding is like rolling a snowball down a hill. It starts small, almost invisible, then suddenly it grows so big it's unstoppable. Think of $100 doubling to $200. It feels tiny, but when $1 million doubles to $2 million, it changes everything. The early years are the hardest because the growth is hidden. But if you stay patient, the curve bends upward and the results explode. Compounding rewards those who wait. It's boring at first until it isn't. Number 13. Your circle influences your bank account. The people around you shape your financial future more than you realize. If your friends spend recklessly, you'll feel pressure to keep up. If your circle mocks ambition, you'll shrink your dreams to fit in. But when you surround yourself with people who think bigger, save smarter, and invest wisely, their habits rub off on you. Success is contagious, just like failure is. Think of it this way. If you spend time with 5 broke friends, you'll likely be the 6th. But if you spend time with 5 wealth builders, you'll rise to their level. Your environment is either lifting you up or pulling you down. Choose wisely. Your circle is your mirror, and your bank account reflects it. Number 14. Health is wealth. Money means nothing if your body is broken. What good is a fat bank account if you're too sick or too tired to enjoy it? Wealth isn't just numbers. It's energy, focus, and strength. Burnout has destroyed more dreams than poverty ever did. Think of entrepreneurs who grind nonstop, only to collapse from stress and neglect. The richest man in the graveyard is still dead. Your body is your first asset, and without it, every other asset crumbles. Eat well, move daily, rest deeply, and protect your mind. Building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint, and you can't finish the race if your health gives out halfway. Guard it like treasure, it truly is. Number 15. Wealth is a long game. Wealth is not a sprint, it's a marathon. The idea of overnight success is a myth sold to keep people chasing shortcuts. Real wealth takes years, often decades, of steady effort. Look at Warren Buffett. Most of his fortune came after he turned 50, thanks to the power of time and compounding. The truth is, building wealth is like planting a tree. You don't see much in the first few seasons, but with patience and care, it grows into something massive and unshakable. If you're not willing to commit for life, don't even start. Wealth rewards those who stay in the game long after others quit. Play the long game, and freedom will follow. So there you have it, 15 brutal truths about building real wealth. None of them are easy, none of them are glamorous, but every single one is real. Wealth isn't built on luck, shortcuts, or wishful thinking. It's built on discipline, patience, sacrifice, and the courage to walk a path most people won't. Along the way, you'll be misunderstood, you'll lose money, and you'll feel like progress is too slow. But if you stay the course, protect your health, choose your circle wisely, and play the long game, the rewards will be greater than you can imagine. Remember, wealth is not just about money. It's about freedom, choices, and the life you create. Now it's your turn. Which of these truths hit you the hardest? Drop it in the comments. And if you made it this far, write "I accept the truth" down below as well. Until next time, keep building,